Hey YouTube, welcome back. Subie Savers Part 2. Today we're going to do the acclimation of taking all the interior out of the vehicle. That way we can get into it and we don't have to worry about any kind of problematic issues that will arise, such as burning, burn holes, burning the entire car down, burning the whole shop down. Let's be safe. Pull the battery, cut the power, get all the interior out, get her done. But yeah. With that said, I'm Bill Schneider. This is Rumble Garage. Let's start this day. Well, as you can see, we've already got into gutting everything out. Got the rear carpet out. All the seats have been pulled. The seats are basically in storage so they don't get any dirt, stains, or any burn holes around them. So they're going to go home with me and get stored in the basement. But for now, I'm going to show you guys a problematic issue that arises. Alright, so a huge problematic issue with these cars is the sound deadening that they're actually going to put in from the factory. There's nothing much you can do about it. Everybody wonders why the strut tower around the back half of the car rots away. Well, this right here is it. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull this away and expose what's underneath it. Give you an idea of what your car hides from you. As you can see, they screwed you from the get-go. So, that's rotted. She gone. There's nothing much you can do about that. I can now see into the wheel well. And this is something that the customer didn't even know about. Something that I didn't even know about. This is something that you're not even going to know about until you tear your interior apart. You can't see it from the inside of the wells because it's into the strut area, and a lot of that is just covered with rust proofing from the factory, which is basically just a, it's not a bed liner, it's an undercoating, and everybody knows undercoating, it doesn't dry, it stays malleable. So with it not curing and drying, it's able to wear away and allow a lot of moisture in. It doesn't seal like everybody thinks it does. So that's why we use bed liner in this shop. It seals everything as hard as a rock. You could take something like this and gouge right at it. It's not going to damage it. So rust prevention is really where we're going to go with this. I'm going to have to call the customer now and let them know that literally the back half of his car is severely unsafe. Alright, so I went ahead and pulled away the other side, and this side is much worse. This is definitely the bad side. That's definitely rotted, and I would say that's the good side. So, we've definitely got some rust repair ahead, and you know, obviously it's not up to me. It's going to have to be up to the customer whether or not if we go forward with this. Alright. Oh yeah. Just as I suspected. Underneath the carpets are also soaked and a huge acclimation of rust. Let me walk around to the other side. Seems like it's still kind of glued. Oh yeah, I can feel it on my hands. It's all wet. All underneath the carpet is... looks like it's soaked, and it's been rusting the carpet. Let's see if you listen. You hear that? Pulling, it's like... oh yeah, it's like glued to the floor. So, got some rust accumulation. And to get rid of this, you're going to have to get rid of the sound deadening. You can see that stock sound deadening here. Some dry ice or some heat and some scraper. A scraper, and yeah, it'll come right off. I like the chisel-sided scrapers that you can whack with a hammer, and it really helps the process to go faster. But all this pretty much just needs to be sandblasted, looks like. So, with that said, I'm gonna keep pulling this out. And it looks like just the sound deadening is just kind of glued to the floor type deal just through moisture. Yeah. So, I mean, this side's not so bad, it's looking like.
Yeah, not so bad. I mean, me personally, I would get rid of the sound deadening, but again, that's up to the customer. Let me see what the footwell looks like on the driver's side. Get this out of there. Okay. Oh yeah, we got some rust. Okay, yeah, it's pretty nasty. Okay, that's a lot better with the light on. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna need some rust repair. So pull the dead plate out, and this is also sound deadening here, guys, by the firewall right here, and it looks like it's pretty clean. It's just a little bit of accumulation of moisture, but I would say that's not that bad. I could clean that up pretty relatively quick with some sandblasting. Yeah, you know, just some spot repair and whatnot. Obviously, you're gonna have to get rid of the sound deadening in order to get all of the proper rust prevention that we're looking for. But the back half, obviously, it looks like it's definitely been pooling up, which, you know, there's kind of like a dip shape here anyway, so it's you know, it's natural, it's going to happen, especially with all of the OEM sound deadener that they put in, and then the carpet absorber, so with the padding. So the padding definitely soaks. It is what it is. I guess on to getting this thing gutted. Next is the door panels. Alright, so this is basically what you're going to want the vehicle to look like before you get into any kind of welding, especially for the car. Anything that is flammable is obviously going to catch fire if any kind of ember or kind of flame or hot substance hits it. So, you know, just know that that will happen. And if you're okay with burns, then by all means keep it in there, and there's a really good chance you're going to burn your car down. So with that said, car catches on fire, you're in a shop, what's it going to do? It's probably going to burn your shop down too. So be cautious, be safe, and take it apart. Anything that, like I said, is flammable, you should take apart. So I decided I'm not going to pull the door panels off, just going to pull the actual doors themselves off, and it's going to be a lot easier for me to work on these doors. I can put them right on a work stand, turn them right on beauty side down, and take the panels right off, no problem. And then I can work on the bottom edges of the doors, get those done. But for now, I'm just going to end this. So, like I said, guys, it's pretty easy to get this stuff done. It just takes a lot of time. Now, know that you're not going to be able to just blow apart this car within a few minutes. It's going to take a little bit of time for you, especially if you haven't done it before. So in order to get it to, you know, this kind of status to where the inside is ready Freddy, all I got to do is wrap that dashboard with a flame retardant blanket, a welding blanket, and yeah, other than that, make sure everything's all sealed up. Make sure you pull the power off. You have to disconnect the battery, guys, if you're going to weld on the car. If you don't disconnect the battery, you do need a surge protector that does attach to the negative and positive terminals. Other than that, guys, that's it. Subie Savers Part 2. You know, I'm Bill Schneider. This is Rumble Garage. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Drop a like. Give me a comment. I haven't seen a comment in a while, guys. Ask me some questions. What's up? How's it been? Have a good one.